Alright, what's up, Nerd Nation? No fancy video, no bullshit intros, no you see me. This is basically just audio. As you see, the picture is of the NGP, which has now been it's verified that the name is the Vita, the PS Vita or PSV as everybody else is calling it now. Um, Not a lot of people like the name the PS Vita. Not a lot of people like the name Vita in general when it comes to the system. I didn't like it at first when I heard about it. I thought it was like an internet rumor. So when I saw the name Vita was going to replace the NGP, I cringed because I hoped that wasn't the name. And then like after the explanation that they gave for the Vita, when Herdai said what he said when he explained what the Vita was and you know the utilization and what Vita meant, which is Italian and Latin for life. I kind of understood why they named it the Vita, and I actually kind of like the name. It's actually grown on me a little bit more. Um, if it's one thing, I can't stress enough how much I love this fucking system. I can't stress enough. If it's one thing that I like about the system, the biggest thing that I like about the system, price range. $249 for the Wi-Fi version, $299 for the Wi-Fi 3G. Let me first of all, um, let's take when you see those two price ranges, I want you to draw a line in between those two price ranges and take the one that's $299 and put that to the side, and let's just focus on the $249 Wi-Fi version of it that just has the basic stuff. Because to me, like, you have the 3G, provided by AT&T, and I think if you have AT&T and you get the 3G version of it, it just adds on to your bill. There's no big whoop about it; it just adds on to your bill. Um, but everybody's focused on that 249. When Hadai said, the Wi-Fi version of it was 249, people were ecstatic. I even cheered because I didn't expect it to be that much. I mean, the features alone actually it should have been more. It should have been more than that. It should have been more than 249. I'm only focusing on the Wi-Fi version of it because that's going to be the core. That's going to be basically the core system of it. So when it's like 249, I'm like, dude, like the features of it, like it has, like it has a processor. I know it has a processor that actually can play like close to PS3 type graphics. If you've seen the conference, you've seen them play Uncharted Golden Abyss, which is a standalone Uncharted series. So if you've never played Uncharted and you're new to the Uncharted world, you're gonna love this. It's brand new, brand spanking new adventure, starring Drake. Standalone series. They say it's supposed to be somewhere before before Drake's Fortune, but it's basically just a standalone for anybody that's new to the series, and it's pumping out close to PS3 graphics, and that alone is beautiful. It has front and rear touchpads, front and rear cameras for augmented reality, 5-inch OLED touchscreen, and they're coming out with a it also has a microphone, 6-axis gyroscope. Well, it is a gyroscope, but they call it 6-axis. Whatever. 2 analog sticks, which we've been asking for the longest, and they finally given it to us. But those features alone, if you really look at the features, this system should have cost twice as much. I mean, really should cost twice as much, and that's why I'm so hyped about it, because of the price. And another thing is, they've done away with the UMDs. This system runs purely on a new game medium and PSN. And the new game medium is are called MVG cards, which NVG cards. I like the way they look. They look very lightweight. They say they're almost the same size, probably the same height as a SD card. I have to say I really like that they changed the game medium, because personally I don't like UMDs. I don't. I mean, if you're a person that takes really good care of UMDs, you probably have a whole bunch of UMDs that you've taken care of them for so long. But for people like us, where we have to buy, you know, even game cases for UMDs can eventually break your UMDs. Like snap the edges little by little to expose the CD, and that is just, and you don't. And the biggest thing was, you really didn't know where to get the replacements from unless you called Sony up or went to eBay, and you couldn't get replacement UMD cases, from GameStop, because GameStop wouldn't give them to you in the first place. But I'm glad that it was a new game medium. I'm glad they did that, because now even if you don't have a game case, it's easy enough for you to just carry around like 2-3 games at a time in your pocket without the risk of you breaking it. I wouldn't say carry around your back pocket. Just carry around, front pocket. Like you can do with DS games. Yeah, I know. I did say that. You can carry around these games, and the big thing about it is, you no longer have to carry around a memory stick to hold your saves. The games already have 4 to 8 gig, I think. 4 to 8 gig of extra memory for you to have save games and game add-ons, which now you don't have to have that tiny little extra space to have memory. You don't need that tiny little extra space anymore. It's already on the card. And that is just beautiful. Am I getting the PSV? Of course. I have a PSP Go, and I was a little skeptical of buying it because I didn't know, I have a Go. I don't know what I should do with my Go. And when I figured out that it's backwards compatible, it has a PSP emulator on it that can play PSP games on it, PSP minis, PS1 classics, and the comics that you get for the PlayStation Store, I jumped on it, and I'm definitely getting one. But I'm going for it. It's just that I'm gonna wait until, what's gonna happen? Well, I'm just gonna wait and see, who's gonna get it during the holidays. I'm looking for Tweeterman reviews to actually review this console, to actually unbox the console and see what he thinks about it at first. Because I'm planning on buying this for my birthday, and I'm thinking that, if Tweeterman can actually review it and, get his feel of it, maybe, I do watch Tweeterman reviews. I do. Somewhere on this video, you'll probably see a link to his channel. He does a lot of good reviews as well. But I really like this system. It really looks nice, and the price range makes it a huge contender against the 3DS. Very huge. It brings back the ancient console wars from the 90s, when you saw the PS1 go up against the N64. You saw those two clash and butt heads. Sony wasn't involved in anything. It was always Nintendo versus Sony, and that battle begins again. This time, I think it's going to be on 2 battlefronts, because now people are saying that the PSV is going to be a huge contender against the Wii U, and it's surprising how it's going to be on 2 battlefronts, being that not only the PSV is a big powerhouse, and they've broken that boundary of console versus handheld. But when it comes to like playing it, now you can play you could actually play against a PS3 running the same game using crossplay. I really want to know how that is when it comes to because Wipeout can do it. I want to see how Killzone, Resistance, and Call of Duty is going to do with it. I really want to see how Metal Gear Solid is going to do with it. It's going to be really nice. I can't wait to see how this turns out, because it's going to be really nice. I have big ups to Sony, cause they, to tell you the truth, they marketed really well. They say that this thing will be profitable in 3 years, and I can see why. I mean, they profited at such a low price for more consumers to actually buy it instead of marketing it at a high price so that eligible consumers can buy it. Now it doesn't take a big hit to your wallet, it doesn't take a big hit to your bank, you know, unless you buy the 299 one, which all you're getting is just a 3G. And if you're already with AT&T, you get 299 one, you're really not taking a hit. But and I'm part of AT&T, but I'm not getting the 3G one. I'm good with what I got. But I know a lot of people, as I said earlier, a lot of people don't like the name. I actually get what the name is, and I actually get why they named it that. Because I carry around my PSP everywhere. It's my music player, my movie player, my game player, and I read my comics on it. So I carry around with me everywhere. And with the PSV, it's way more interactive. It it actually searches out for any PSVs in your vicinity, and if you're playing the same game as that PSV, it gives you messages on what that person's doing. This person started this game. This person beat this character. This person, you know, got this trophy. It gives you alerts. It has a live area, and I think they were supposed to be developing something, but I really don't know if it's in development anymore. But they had something called PlayStation Room, but I think that was discontinued or at least halted. I'm not gonna go into that as much, but I like, but you know what? I see big things coming from the PSV. I really do. It's gonna be a real contender in the handheld market, especially against the 3DS. Being that they're both marketed at the same price, I can see how it's gonna be now a real contender with the 3DS. It's gonna be a real big console war into the next E3. I can't wait to see this system. I can't wait to hold it in my hands because, in all honesty, when I saw that thing on stage playing Street Fighter X Tekken, I know it's Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Playing it at full speed and playing Uncharted at full speed on the PSV. I I really want to play it. I want to have it in my hands. I want to play it. I want to see how it does. I want to see how PSP games will do on it, especially Killzone Liberation. Because moving around the analog node with Killzone Liberation is alright, but I want to see how it does with an analog stick. Um, I can't wait to see how the system is. Tell me in the comments what you think about the system. What you think about the price range. What you think about the features, and what you think about some of the games. Because there's 80 plus games being developed for the system as we speak. Um, I can't wait to see. I see big things happening with the PSV. Just tell me what you think about the system. Tell me what you think. Are you planning on getting it, and which version are you planning on getting it? Just tell me. Tell me in the comments. Also, I'm on Twitter as well. It's in the description box. Add me on Twitter. Add me on Facebook. Other than that, I'll be seeing you, Nerd Nation, and if you fans of the PlayStation Vita, awesome. Big ups to you. If you're on the PSP Go, I'll tell you this: if you're on the PSP Go, upgrade to the PS Vita. You definitely need to upgrade to the PS Vita. It's for you. It's definitely for you.